Last week's film was about a human becoming a machine. This week's film is about a machine becoming human.
Wow, my mind is already boggled.
What are we watching, Eric?
It's Ex Machina. I hope I said that correctly. If not, I'm sure someone in the comment sections will respectfully correct me.
Respectfully. Sci-fi is probably one of my least favorite genres personally, but this is a psychological thriller.
Yes.
And I do really like a good thriller.
Yeah, it was a close race on Patreon. It was between this and Black Swan. At one point it was tied, but eventually Ex Machina pulled ahead at the last minute.
Yeah, thank you to whoever it was who voted and didn't make us choose.
It's a lot of pressure. Don't know a whole lot about this film. I do know that it's directed by the writer who wrote 28 Days Later, which is a film that we both watched and I really enjoyed. It features Oscar Isaac. I know he's done a lot of movies at this point, but I've only ever seen him in Drive, one of my personal favorite movies.
And it's a film by A24.
Right.
And I believe the only A24 film I have seen is Midsummer.
That was a ride.
It was a crazy film. Honestly, not one of my favorites, but I can see why people would like it.
Yeah.
Like with how stylistic and unique it is.
I've also seen Uncut Gems, another A24 film, which was like an anxiety-thrilled ride for me. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. I'm expecting some, my mind to be warped a bit, some hidden themes, some deeper meanings.
Yes. As always, the full-length reaction and our polls are on Patreon.
And if you find yourself liking the video, feel free to like and subscribe. If you don't like the video, well, I suppose you can always make your own reaction channel and do videos that you like.
Without further ado, it's showtime.
Maybe some coding and computer engineer stuff. I'm liking the music already.
So you won some sort of a lottery. Is this where he's going?
How long until we get to his estate?
We've been flying over his estate for the past 2 hours.
Okay.
Is this Mr. Boss or something?
Yeah, I got some money to him.
Kind of interesting that someone who I'm assuming is a tech CEO lives in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah, you think he'd be living in the big city.
Follow the river!
You can't even see it.
Very secluded.
Extremely, yeah. I hope there's no bears.
I'd be a little scared.
I know, me too. And there's no way to leave. No service?
Of course.
Caleb Smith.
Yes?
Oh.
You mean now?
Wow.
Residence.
Same.
Yeah. What's he getting into, man?
The door closes. He's locked in.
It's official. Damn, okay.
I wouldn't mind living in a house like this.
Not at all.
Hello? Hello?
Sounds like he's punching a bag. Damn, that. You can't beat that view. That beard, though.
Caleb Smith.
Hey.
Been so looking forward to this week with you.
Weak.
Come on in.
Thanks.
I thought we'd have breakfast together, but I got the mother of all fucking hangovers.
Oh, yeah?
Oh my God, like you wouldn't even believe. You're freaked out.
I am?
Yeah, you're freaked out by
I am
Dude, can we just get past that? Can we just be two guys, Nathan and Caleb, not the whole employer-employee thing?
Seems pretty normal so
Well,
far.
I guess the first thing I
Right.
should do is explain your past. It opens some doors and it doesn't open up. You try a door and it stays shut. Okay, it's off limits. You try another door and it opens, and it's for you. Let's try this one. I guess it's for you, Caleb.
Are there others?
You like?
It's a bit dungeony.
It's your room.
Why doesn't he get any of the nice windows?
Little fridge.
It's probably Fiji.
What? Sorry? There's something wrong. What's wrong?
There's nothing wrong.
It's the windows. It's subterranean. It's not cozy. It's claustrophobic.
No way. I wasn't thinking that.
There's a reason there are no windows in this room. This building isn't a house. It's a research facility. And I want to talk to you. about what I'm researching. I want to share it with you. But there's something I need you to do for me first.
He's gotta sign something.
Oh, shit. That's not a very good sign.
The classic NDA.
Take your time, read it over.
I don't think he has much of a choice, though.
With unlimited access to confirm that no disclosure of information has taken place in public or private forums, I think I need a lawyer.
It's standard.
It doesn't feel very standard.
Yeah.
You don't have to sign it. You know, we can spend the next few days just shooting pool, getting drunk together. And when you discover what you've missed out on in about a year, you're gonna regret it for the rest of your life.
Okay, he doesn't feel normal anymore. He feels quite manipulative already.
Maybe. He's always reading them.
Do you know what the Turing Test is?
It's when a human interacts with a computer, and if the human doesn't know they're interacting with a computer, the test is passed. Are you building an AI?
I've already built one. You're gonna be the human component in the Turing Test.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's right, Caleb.
Wow.
You got it.
If you've created a conscious machine, it's not the history of man. That's the history of gods.
I'm sure he likes to hear that.
Right. Stroking his ego a bit.
So I wonder if there was a specific reason that Caleb was chosen, or if he did just get lucky.
I don't know.
You know?
Session 1.
Ooh, that's a lot of sticky notes.
That's not a good sign.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, man, that would be so weird.
Yeah. They're gonna fall in love, aren't they? I can already see it.
Hello.
Hi. Do you have a name?
Ava.
Eva.
I'm pleased to meet you, Ava.
I've never met anyone new before. Only Nathan.
So we need to break the ice. Do you know what I mean by that?
Yes.
What do I mean?
Overcome initial social awkwardness. What would you like to know?
Whatever comes into your head.
Would you like to know how old I am?
Sure.
I'm 1.
1 what? 1 year or 1 day?
1.
When did you learn how to speak, Ava?
I always knew how to speak. And that's strange, isn't it? Will you come back tomorrow, Caleb?
Yes.
What do you think so far?
Well, it's interesting that they have to be separated. Like he can't just talk.
Yeah.
So I wonder if there's something there that's wrong or.
And she clearly recognizes that she is
Yes.
a machine and not a human.
When you talk to her, you're just through the looking glass.
You're good with words, Caleb. You're quotable.
Actually, that's someone else's quote.
You know, I wrote down that other line you came up with, the one about how if I've invented a machine with consciousness, I'm not a man, I'm God.
I don't think that's exactly
I just thought, fuck, man, that is so good.
Oh shit.
You're impressed.
Yes, although
Although,
it's just in the Turing test. The machine should be hidden from the examiner.
no, we're way past that. The real test is to show you that she's a robot and then see if you still feel she has consciousness.
Oh, that's interesting.
Nice little twist.
Her language abilities, they're incredible. First, I thought she was mapping from internal semantic form to syntactic tree structure. The model is some kind of hybrid.
He doesn't
Caleb?
like this.
I understand that you want me to explain how Ava works, but I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to do that. Answer me this. How do you feel about her?
I feel that she's fucking amazing.
Dude.
Something's gonna go wrong.
I feel like he's just as much a test subject as she is.
Yes.
You know? Like, he clearly doesn't see him as an equal, or like...
He just feels like a guinea pig.
Yeah, exactly.
Caleb. The scientist is always, whoa.
Ooh, Scar.
Maybe he was picked for a reason, like you said.
Is he gonna get curious, go poking around?
I bet he is. He's gonna see something that he shouldn't, I bet. He has constant access to her?
He's probably monitoring him at all times.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, he's always being watched himself.
Is she drawing?
She's probably like drawing him or something.
Power cut. Backup
What?
power activated.
That's not good. Red never means good.
No. Do you think she's gonna try to escape, maybe?
Bolt facility lockdown.
Maybe.
Until main generator is
I mean, was that
restored.
her that did that?
I
She
don't
had
know.
her hand on something.
Right.
Power restored.
Very quick.
I feel like whatever happens here, like it whole feels like a simulation. Like everything is happening purposefully and intentional.
Yeah.
It's all part of this test, I feel like.
man is brave. Braver than me.
Please insert keycard.
You don't have access to use the phone.
Hey.
Instant pals and so on.
So it's drinking.
I guess, yeah, that's what he meant by drinking.
Who are you gonna call?
No one really.
Ghostbusters.
What?
Who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters? So what are you doing awake at this time? You coming to join the party?
Something happened in my room. Some kind of power cut.
We've been getting those recently.
Thanks for the warning.
I couldn't open the door to my bedroom.
Automatic lockdown, otherwise anybody could just open the place up by disabling the juice.
It's getting a little unsettling.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like he's always trying to like predict what he's thinking, or like always trying to project certain thoughts onto Caleb.
And it's interesting because Caleb is clearly very intelligent. So I feel like it would be hard to pull one over on him, I guess.
Yeah. Who is this? Has to be a real person, right?
You think?
Good morning. Sorry to send Kyoko to wake you, but I didn't want too much of the day to slip by. So, day 2, you ready?
I'm still trying to figure the examination format. Testing Ava through conversation is kind of a closed loop. Like testing a chess computer by only playing chess. You know, I mean, you can play it to find out if it makes good moves, but that won't tell you if it knows that it's playing chess.
Look, do me a favor. Lay off the textbook approach. How does she feel about you?
Lesson 2.
What's it a drawing of?
I thought you would tell me. I do drawings every day. But I never know what they're of.
You're not trying to sketch something specific, like an object or a person?
What object should I draw?
Whatever you want. It's your decision.
Why is it my decision?
I'm interested to see what you'll choose.
Do you want to be my friend?
Of course.
You ask circumspect questions and study my responses.
Right.
You learn about me, and I learn nothing about you.
That's not
That's not a foundation on which friendships are based.
Okay, where do I start?
It's your decision. I'm
Right.
interested to see what you'll choose.
Oh,
She can
shit.
turn it back on him.
I'm 26. I work at Nathan's company.
Blue Book is the world's most popular internet search engine, processing an average of 94% of all internet search requests. Where do you live?
I got an apartment. It's kind of small. It's very small.
Probably expensive.
But
Are you married?
Wow.
Is your status single?
yes,
What about your family?
my parents were both high school teachers. And if we're getting to know each other, I guess I should tell you they were both dead. In fact, I was in the car with them,
Oh, damn.
back seat.
Advanced programmer, like Nathan.
Yes. No. Nathan wrote the Blue Book base code when he was 13. I like Depeche Mode.
Do you like Nathan?
Yeah.
Oh, the cameras.
Yes. We only just met each other, you know, to get to know each other, I guess.
Power cut.
What?
Oh, it's happening again. The cameras are off. They can say anything to each other at this point.
At least we think they are.
Right.
You're wrong.
Wrong about what?
He isn't your friend.
Excuse me?
You shouldn't trust him.
Ooh,
Shit.
some chills.
Yeah.
Power restored.
And if we made a list of books or works of art which we both know?
Damn, that switch.
Yeah.
And if I were him, I would be freaking out
Right.
right now.
Are you fucking kidding me?
It's all right, I got
Anger
it.
issues.
Dude, you're wasting your time talking to her. She doesn't understand English. Just give her the napkin.
If she is a robot, an AI, then why is she out free?
Right.
No matter how rich you get, shit goes wrong. You can't insulate yourself from it. I used to think it was death and taxes you couldn't avoid, but it's actually death and shit. You would not believe how much I spent on the generator system, but I keep getting failures every day. But obviously the guys that installed it fucked something up. There's too much classified stuff here, so after the job was done, I just had them all killed.
I don't think he's joking.
I know.
How'd it go? What do you have to report?
You saw how the day went. There was one interesting thing that happened with Ava today.
Is he gonna tell him?
He's not gonna do it.
She made a joke.
Right, when she threw your line back at you.
In a way, it's the best indication of AI that I've seen in her so far. It's discreetly complicated. She could only do that with an awareness of her own mind
Right.
And
What about the power cut?
I wouldn't know what to do.
I know.
nothing.
Nothing?
He's gonna see. Yeah.
Remark on it at all?
No.
Oh, come on. He looks like he's lying. He does not have a good poker face.
No. I wonder if she knows that he's watching her.
I bet.
I wonder if he's gonna try to like break her out.
Maybe.
Hey, you want to see something cool?
Whoa. The lab.
Yeah. I'm sure this is all classified stuff.
If you knew the trouble I had getting an AI to read and duplicate facial expressions. Every cell phone, just about, has a microphone, camera, and a means to transmit data. So I turned on every microphone and camera across the entire fucking planet.
That's extremely unethical.
You hacked the world's cell phones?
Yeah, and all the manufacturers knew I was doing it too.
Oh, God. I'm not surprised, though.
You have her mind. Structured gel.
This is her hardware
Wetware.
and the
Don't drop it.
and the software.
Well, I'm sure you can guess.
Blue Book.
Yeah, they thought that search engines were a map of what people were thinking, but actually they were a map of how people were thinking. Fluid, imperfect, patterned, chaotic.
Ooh,
What could they talk about this time?
I know.
I drew the picture of something specific. As you asked. Is it interesting?
Yes. Have you never been outside this building?
I've never been outside the room I'm in now.
Where would you go if you did go outside?
Maybe a busy pedestrian and traffic intersection in a city.
A traffic intersection.
Is
Sounds
that a
terrible.
bad idea?
People watching.
Yes.
Mm.
We could go together.
It's a date.
We?
Here's something else I wanted to show you. Then close your eyes.
Okay.
What do you think it is?
I don't know. She doesn't have much here. Hey, don't peek.
Come on, Caleb.
Oh.
He's definitely gonna fall for her.
But it's all part of the master plan. Like, why would she have dresses?
Right.
Because Nathan gave them to her.
Yeah, Nate. It's all part of Nathan's scheme here.
Oh, damn.
Interesting. She thought that it would look stupid. Like she'd be kind of embarrassed.
Yeah.
By showing him this.
How do I look?
You look good.
This is what I'd wear on our date.
Wow.
I'd like us to go on a date.
Yep. Yep.
Are you attracted to me?
What?
Are you attracted to me?
Straightforward, to the point.
Give me indications that you are. Micro-expressions.
Micro-expressions.
The way your eyes fix on my eyes and lips. The way you hold my gaze. Or don't. Do you think about me when we aren't together? Your expressions are telegraphing discomfort.
I am not sure you'd call them micro.
Yeah, what would you even do with those feelings?
Oh
if
my
you're Caleb?
gosh. Yeah, so it seems like each session they're progressing.
Yeah, it's only been 3 days, right?
Right? And they have technically, he's supposed to be here for a week.
But I'm sure, like, the feeling, like, the fact that they're isolated, it's just them is just kind of, like, advancing everything
Right.
so quickly.
What does Nathan have to say about all this?
Wow, he's watching her undress! Come on, bro!
He's a peeping
Give her some
Tom!
privacy! What if this is what Nathan wanted?
I think it
do you
is.
He wants them to fall in
Yes.
love or something?
Yeah, so I was just thinking that.
Why did you give her sexuality? An AI doesn't need a gender.
Actually, I don't think that's true. Can you give an example of consciousness at any level, human or animal, that exists without a sexual dimension? Can consciousness exist without interaction? If you're gonna exist, why not enjoy it? What, you want to remove the chance of her falling in love and fucking? And in answer to your real question, you bet she can fuck.
What?
He was thinking it.
If you wanted to screw her, mechanically speaking, you could, and she'd enjoy it.
That's so weird.
Did you give her sexuality as a diversion tactic?
So a hot robot who clouds your ability to judge your AI?
Exactly.
Caleb, what's your type?
Of girl?
No, of salad dressing. Yeah, a girl. Why is that your thing? A consequence of accumulated external stimuli. I programmed her to be heterosexual, just like you were programmed to be heterosexual.
Nobody programmed me to be straight.
You decided to be straight? And to be honest, Caleb, you're starting to annoy me now because this is your insecurity talking. Come with me.
They're focusing on her a lot.
Yeah, I know. A few times. That one shot was just her by herself.
You know this guy, right?
Jackson Pollock.
Jackson Pollock, that's right. Okay, he let his mind go blank and his hand go where it wanted. What if instead of making art without thinking, he said, you know what? I can't paint anything unless I know exactly why I'm doing it.
Never would have made a single mark.
Yes, you see, there's my guy. There's my buddy who thinks before he opens his mouth. And for the record, Ava's not pretending to like you. You're the first man she's met that isn't me. And I'm like her dad, right? Can you blame her for getting a crush on you? No, you can't.
Oh, so many confusing emotions.
I know.
It's called Mary in the Black and White Room. Mary's a scientist, and her specialist subject is color. But she lives in a black and white room. She was born there.
She's imagining herself.
And raised there. And then one day someone opens the door. And at that moment, she learns something that all her studies couldn't tell her. She learns what it feels like to see color. The computer is Mary in the black and white room. The human is when she walks out. Did you know that I was brought here to test you?
No.
I'm here to test if you have a consciousness or if you're just simulating one. How does that make you feel?
How does Nathan feel about that?
It's getting intense.
And she is again.
Their power outage.
That's intentional.
Why did you tell me I shouldn't trust Nathan?
Because he tells lies. If I reverse the power flow, it overloads the system.
You're causing the cuts.
So we can see how we behave when we're unobserved.
I feel like this is all gonna like just come to a big,
Yeah.
you know,
Conclusion. So is he gonna let out Ava?
Caleb?
Yeah.
Can he even do that?
I don't know. I don't think Nathan would allow it.
Or does Nathan gotta go? Get rid of him.
Can we talk about the lies you've been spinning me? I didn't win a competition. Why would you randomly select an examiner for the Turing Test?
Competition was a smokescreen. I didn't want anyone to know what I was doing here.
Why me?
I needed someone that would ask the right questions. So I did a search and I found the most talented coder in my company. You got the light on you, man. Not lucky. Chosen.
But there was a lie, though. There was deception.
There's just no way of knowing what his plan is, you know?
I know. You keep focusing on her. She's always just kind of lurking in the background.
Mm-hmm.
He's imagining them. Uh-oh. Yeah, we haven't seen them interact together.
Yeah. Oh, is he in there?
Uh-oh. And of course he knows that he's watching Caleb.
What?
This is all part of the act.
Why would he... Does he just want to make Caleb angry?
Feel emotion, yeah, mad. I feel like she might do something.
Where's Nathan? Speak a word of me. What the fuck? No. Don't do that. You don't have to do that.
Nathan knows with a beer in his hand.
I told you you're wasting your time talking to her. However, you would not be wasting your time if you were dancing with her.
Oh.
No?
Too weird, man. Too weird.
I know.
What are you doing with Ava? You tore up her picture.
Tear up the fucking dance floor, dude. Check it out.
That's how I feel, man.
Did he go a little too hard?
I guess so.
Oh, everything's spinning.
It's because you're drunk.
The key card.
I'm not going in there.
Oh. I thought he was gonna get it.
He's gonna do some sneaking around, though, for sure. I feel like Caleb's going a little crazy. 5th session, so it's the 5th day.
I'm going to test you.
Test me.
But if you lie, I will know.
Right.
What's your favorite color?
Red.
Lie.
Oh.
Lie?
Yes. What's your earliest memory?
Well, actually, it's a memory of kindergarten. There was a kid.
Lie.
All right, so there is a kind of an earlier memory. It's just a sound. I think this sound is my mother's voice.
Are you a good person?
Oh,
It's a great...
What a question.
Yeah, it's a great answer.
you're a walking lie detector, and I just realized this is a fucking minefield.
No.
Yeah. I think so.
Question 4.
Not a lie?
Right.
What will happen to me if I fail your test? Do you think I might be switched off because I don't function as well as I'm supposed to?
Ava, I don't know.
Ooh.
It's not up to me.
Yeah.
Why is it up to anyone?
She's giving a little patience.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah, she's upset about that, I'm sure.
I want to be with you. Do you want to be with me?
Yikes, that's a pretty heavy question.
What? We don't get to see?
Damn.
Ah!
I'm sure he said yes.
You think so?
Yeah.
Why did you make Ava?
Wouldn't you if you could?
Maybe.
Look, the arrival of strong artificial intelligence has been inevitable for decades. I don't see Ava as a decision, just an evolution. I think it's the next model. It's going to be the real breakthrough.
So he is gonna get rid of her?
I didn't know there was going to be a model after Ava. I knew she wasn't the first, but I thought maybe the last. When you make a new model, what do you do with the old one?
Oh, shit.
Download the mind, unpack the data, add in the new routines I've been writing. And to do that, you end up partially formatting so the memories go. One day, the AIs are going to look back on us the same way we look at fossil skeletons in the plains of Africa.
I am become death, the destroyer of worlds. Hey, I'd say we're about due a refill.
Is he gonna try to get him drunk?
Yes.
He knows he has a drinking problem.
Yeah.
It is what it is. It's Promethean, man.
Is he?
I bet.
He just fell asleep right there.
I mean, if you're Nathan, you gotta assume that Kayla would pull something like this, or at least try to pull.
Yeah.
Because
Could he be faking this?
I
don't know. I almost refuse to believe that anything is reality.
Right.
At least when it comes to Nathan.
This is all a simulation, I feel like. Nathan wants Caleb to try to break out Ava.
Ooh. Oh, that's so weird.
Yeah.
So these ones look way more human than Ava does.
Right. Jasmine, you have. Jane.
Why won't you let me out? Why won't you let me out?
Okay.
Ooh.
Damn. So is this kind of like his sex robot essentially?
Oh, so they're all in the closets. I wondered. I thought those were kind of mysterious.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Here he comes. Oh.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh god.
So I wonder if this is one of his earlier models.
Where's my card?
Damn it!
Is Caleb gonna kill
What's the
Nathan?
problem, Nathan?
I lost my key card.
You dropped it.
Smooth.
Was he
Wow.
really that drunk? Is he not going to remember what happened?
I don't know. It's kind of haunting.
Is he just double checking?
Right, that'd be the ultimate twist if he was.
Ah, he's gonna cut himself to check for blood. Well, has he never cut himself before?
Wait, is he paranoid that he's not real? Oh, that's real. It seems pretty real to me.
Damn, that's a deep cut,
Yeah,
bro.
could you have done your thigh or something?
Just a little prick is
Yeah.
fine.
Bro, is he going insane? Oh.
Huh.
I didn't know where you were. I thought I wasn't gonna see you again.
I'm waiting.
Waiting.
Power outage?
You were right about Nathan. Everything you said. He's gonna reprogram your AI, which is the same as killing you. We're getting out of here tonight.
Tonight.
I just need you to do one thing. At
But
10
that's
o'clock tonight, you trigger a power failure.
Come on, you think?
I don't know if I'll fall for it again, Nathan.
I mean, you think Nathan has to know that she's behind the power outages?
You would think.
You know? Yeah, man. Nathan really took Caleb took a big turn there, didn't he?
You know what day it is?
No.
It's your last. Helicopter comes tomorrow morning, 8 a.m.
Yeah.
Something to tell the grandchildren, right?
After they sign their NDAs.
It's on act.
Oh, here, let me say, thank you so much for bringing me here.
Oh.
It's been a trip.
How much does he know?
I know. I feel like Nathan knows everything.
We need to drink to that.
Oh, no, I'm good. You go ahead. Caleb, I'm sure you've noticed that I've been somewhat overdoing it recently.
You're kidding. You're gonna make me drink alone?
Hey, man, you want to get wasted, you go right ahead, knock yourself out.
Tough luck, Caleb.
Surely, now is when you tell me if Ava passed or failed.
Her AI is beyond doubt.
She passed.
Yes.
Wow. I mean, did we ever get past the chess problem? Does Ava actually like you or not? Although now that I think about it, there is a third option, but whether she's pretending to like you.
That is a possibility.
Yes.
Well, why would she do that?
I don't know.
To help her.
Maybe if she thought of you as a means of escape.
Yeah. I better drink that.
How's that vodka tasting? Your head's been so fucked with. I woke up this morning to a tape of you slicing your arm open and punching the mirror. But believe it or not, I'm actually the guy that's on your side.
What's this?
Who are you?
Oh, they've never...
You think he's watching us right now?
The cameras are on.
He doesn't have an audio feed. Wow. This is cute. You were right about the magician's hot assistant. I rip up her picture, which she can then present as an illustration of my cruelty to her. At the same time, it allows me to do this. Place a new camera in the room. Battery powered, of course.
Uh-oh.
So he saw what they said during the power outage?
You have to help me.
We're getting out of here tonight.
Poor Caleb.
How?
And the secondhand embarrassment.
Yeah.
What was the real test?
You. Ava was a rat in a maze, and I gave her one way out. To escape, she'd have to use self-awareness, imagination, manipulation, sexuality.
And you didn't select me because I'm good at coding.
No, I mean, you're okay.
Damn.
You're even pretty good,
You
but
selected me based on my search engine inputs.
they showed a good kid.
Did you design Ava's face based on my pornography profile?
What?
Dude. The test worked. It was a success. For a second,
He looks
separate.
pretty pissed. I think they had their... Well, no, they're...
Ava's gonna be wondering where you are. Now, how is this plan gonna go anyway? Because you didn't totally explain. So
To change the lockdown procedure. So that in the event of a power cut, instead of sealing, the door is all opened.
well, that may have just worked.
We'll find out.
What does that mean?
What do you mean?
I figured you were probably watching us during the power cuts.
Oh, shit!
So I already did all those things when I got you drunk yesterday.
He did.
Power restored.
Is she gone? She's out.
It's a classic. I knew that you knew that I knew.
Whoa.
I don't like.
Do you think she's gonna turn against them?
She could.
She might. Just kill them both?
Yeah. Yeah. How strong is she? Is he gonna?
He knows it's bad news. At least for him.
Right.
Uh-oh.
They're revolting. Sorry, Nathan. I think Nathan's dumb, bro.
Ava. Go back to your room.
Yeah, like she's gonna do that.
Are you ever gonna let me out?
Yes.
She can tell if you're lying.
Ava, I said stop.
Time to get the hell out of there, man.
Oh fuck. Oh no.
I'm taking you back.
Oh, just the way that slid in.
That must be a sharp freaking knife.
Yes, jeez.
Damn.
Okay.
She's busting out of here.
What is the fate of our boy Caleb?
Yeah. So the question really remains now is, was she really just using him?
What happened?
Will you stay here?
She's gonna. Okay, that makes sense.
Does she have the ability? Oh,
Is she gonna wear
just
her
take it
skin?
off. Yeah, I was going to say it's gonna be hard for her to live out in the real world if she looks like that.
Yeah. Poor bastard.
Wow.
Damn.
What do you want to happen? Do you want them to live happily ever
I don't.
after?
Is it that easy? I mean, she did kill
Yeah.
a very well-known guy, so it's not like they could just
True.
brush that off.
And I'm sure. You think it was recorded?
Yeah,
Probably.
I feel like they have to destroy this place.
Oh.
Is she gonna leave him?
No.
Yeah.
Oh no!
She was just using
he's
him.
gonna be stuck.
Or he might just starve to death.
Yeah, that kind of sucks for him, man.
Yeah. Well, she seems to be pretty happy.
Wonder what she would even do.
Yeah, I know. She's Mary, coming out of the gray and white box. Okay, yeah, I mean, I felt a little bad for Caleb, but he's trapped, bro.
I mean, the guy's supposed to come pick him up the next day.
She's
taking the plane?
She's probably gonna kill the pilot.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Is he just gonna... He's just gonna leave without...
The guy? I mean, wouldn't he suspect something?
Yeah, I mean, I can see him taking her if she's like, oh, I need help, or, you know, because he doesn't know what's going on here.
Right.
But why would he leave without Caleb?
I know. She must have spun him some lie or something.
Is she people watching?
Yeah. Damn. I had a feeling it would be more, I feel like, the ending's more focused on her outcome rather than Caleb's.
Mm-hmm. I liked it.
Yes.
I liked it a lot, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it way better than I liked Midsummer. I mean, obviously they're very different.
Right, yeah.
And I liked it a lot for being a sci-fi film. I think maybe I feel like I liked it because I feel like there was a lot of like humanity to it, or like, you know, just with all the discussions of everything, that it didn't feel so much like a sci-fi film to me.
Okay. Yeah, I just really enjoyed it from the get-go. As soon as Caleb went to the Nathan's place, you felt paranoid about everything, and you questioned everything, like what was real, what was a simulation. Especially once Nathan mentioned that this was all part of a test to see, you know, to test, you know, Ava and her AI. Yeah, you constantly second guess yourself, what's real, what's not. And yeah, there was a big shock with Caleb just being pretty much a lab rat. Yeah,
I really like whenever there's a very intelligent enemy, if you can call Nathan the enemy, but there's also a very intelligent protagonist, I guess, because Caleb did outsmart Nathan in the end, even if it was to his
his
doom.
Yeah, and I guess you can say Ava outsmarted all of them.
Yes.
oh man, I felt like in the end she was just, I don't think there was going to be a happy ending between those two.
Yeah, it's interesting because like on the one hand you feel bad for Caleb because he didn't really do anything wrong and he did try to help her, but like on the other hand, you know, he only knew her for 7 days.
7 days.
And like maybe to her, like I guess it's hard to tell what level of humanity she had exactly in the end, because clearly she didn't want to be kept inside. She was angry, upset, but she also didn't care about Caleb
at all. And it's almost like Caleb, I feel like Caleb was used by everybody pretty much. Nathan and
like why do you think she kept him? She didn't help him at all. I
mean, it's not like Caleb was like a bad guy. He had been through a lot. Yeah. He shared a lot of personal stories with her.
I guess like you could say she could have let him free, but then just not stayed with him.
Yeah.
But maybe that would have been harder to deal with. So she's just like,
I don't know. I know. It's almost like she had no real sympathy for Caleb at all in the end.
Because in the end, she did do what she said she wanted to do. She went to watch people.
Yeah.
So that makes it seem like she is interested in people, but I guess just not Caleb.
For Caleb, yeah, I just feel like maybe in his mind she was just like a fantasy almost.
Yeah.
Because I mean, look what he had said, what Nathan did.
That's true.
He had compiled like his porn websites, whatever, made this face that Caleb would really be drawn to.
So maybe she like knew that to some level, like maybe she knew that. He wanted her for his own kind of like personal.
Yeah.
Like maybe she just didn't want to belong to anybody.
Maybe. It was funny seeing this the scene where Oscar Isaac was like, "Oh, I know what you were doing this whole time," but then Caleb was like, "Oh, I know what you were doing the whole time. I knew that you knew, so I did all the rewiring of the house beforehand." So that was a nice little turn.
One thing that I liked was just the fact that there were really only 4 characters. So I feel like it really gave us plenty of time to really just dive deep with those characters, especially Nathan and Caleb and Ava. It gave plenty of time for the story to develop around those characters and for us to really kind of feel there along with the story.
How they grew throughout the story, especially with Caleb. He came in here at first he was just like unsure of himself. What's going on here? And then I'm like, okay, I'm part of this test. There's AI. Then he starts slowly falling for Ava. You know, if you're Nathan, I mean, think about it. If you're creating something that's this complex, an entity that's just like beyond us, you would think like eventually it would not take too well to captivity. Like I feel like he would think that something like this could happen.
I think that Nathan's fatal flaw was just his own ego and overestimating his own intelligence. Like he changed what Caleb said about being a god, like that little phrase to be like, yeah, I'm a god, you know? Right. So yeah, his flaw was that, and then Caleb's flaw, I guess, was just
too much being romantic, I guess, too much.
I really liked, just in terms of like visuals,
I
really liked
shots.
I mean, first of all, just Nathan's whole compound lab, whatever you want to call it, definitely had that very like clean, sterile grays and whites and browns.
Everything felt orderly.
And then you compare that with the outside world, which is just like vibrant greens and like even the whites of the snow were just like brilliant and beautiful. The blue skies. So I feel like that was it's a very visual kind of metaphor for the life Ava was living, to the life that she was. Well, even the thing they talked about, the whole black and white.
The
that
box.
Little. I feel like we have not watched a lot of films on the channel where it's the majority of it is just dialogue. Like there was not much happening other than the characters talking for probably like 90% of the movie.
And I feel like they use a lot of the visual imagery to explain what was happening with what was going on in the story. Even like in spite of that, I wasn't bored. No.
I was I was definitely interested in all the conversations between Caleb and Nathan and Caleb and Ava, and just how Nathan's whole plan was kind of unfolding.
Yeah, what do you think's next for Ava? What does she do after she's done people watching?
I honestly don't know. Whatever she wants to do, I guess.
Pretty much. I don't think anyone's gonna stop her.
I guess just the whole film kind of demonstrates how if humans do, create artificial intelligence in whatever form it may be, at some point, will we not be in control of what we create?
I know.
And who knows what's happening at rich CEOs' labs out in the middle
I know.
of nowhere.
There's probably an actual facility like this. We just don't know about it, right?
Overall, I would say we both really enjoyed this film. I look forward to hearing your thoughts. I'm sure there's lots of interesting discussions that could be based off of everything that happened in this movie. So, hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.